Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Saturday, February 8th, 2025, and we're here for live sewing chat. I don't know if I'm going to sew today. We'll see what happens. We got 2 hours, so we will figure it out as we go along. Let me pause myself on this screen. And just hope you all had a great Saturday. Let's see, Teaquilts is live on Saturdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then also live on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for just 1 hour that day. So if you're wondering when you can see me. So let's go and just quickly go through the chat here. Sue GSD is here. 137 days until retreat 2025, and then she says she's been sick the last 2 days, so she went to bed. But so in case you watched the upload, I did get your check in the mail. I just wanted to let you know that. Got it today, I think. My husband's been picking up mail, so I don't know. I think it came today. Sue Allen, I got your package in the mail. Darcy Savali is here, reminding you all to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. Then you can chat with us, hit the bell for notifications. Also check out T's Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. So yes, make sure that when you're trying to gain admission into the Facebook page, make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you can gain admission as well. Hello, Deborah Quilts. Hi, Michelle the Quilter. Maddie D. Branson saying her rent's paid. And that's funny because I had somebody today ask me, what does it mean when somebody's rent is paid? Well, it means that they've already hit the thumbs up button. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, go pay your rent and then come on back and enjoy the rest of the chat. And then they asked me why should they do that? Because it keeps the videos in circulation and, you know, will recommend my channel to other quilters when they're using Facebook. Hi, who else? Melody Kiefer, Vivian Cabby, Dorothy Battle, Deborah Sims Brown, and Betsy Layton. Dorothy said they actually got some snow in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see snow, but I think it's coming back again to us. Minnie Doula is here. Minnie, I sent you a PayPal invoice, but I don't know if you've seen it or not yet. So that's for your order. I think I've sent out the majority of the orders. I've heard from people. I think you're the last one. I got a couple people that paid today that I need to, well, there's one other person that needs to pay for a different order. But I got a couple people that paid today that will go out next time I go to the post office. CJR Creations is here. Claudette Hall. Quilt Gal. Kevin the Quilter is reminding you all that Teaquilts 2025 charity is Pillowcases Drive. 200 pillowcases for men, women, and children needed. More than 200 will be accepted. Send in by May or bring to retreat. So thank you, Kevin. If you want to participate in that, you can always make a pillowcase. You can just make one pillowcase. You don't have to make a lot. Some people make a lot of pillowcases. Don't let that intimidate you. Every pillowcase is greatly needed. Every pillowcase will be appreciated. And if you're wondering where to mail your pillowcases to, the mailing address for Teaquilts is in the description box of all of my videos. So just look in the description box. Suzette Peterkin Denton is here. I saw your order today too. Anita Scott's here. Sheila Willis, Brenda Perkins, Dolores Fouts, Yolanda Riza, Claudette Bettis, and let's see, Shelly, and Carol Williams, and then Teresa Forrester just popped in. So welcome everybody to the chat. One thing I got in the mail was, I remember I told you I was looking for something from Temu and it hadn't come in, so it came in. I'm just sharing it with you. It's no big deal. But I wanted to show you what I wanted it for, and I'm hoping that it'll work because I haven't used it or tried it before. So let's try this first. We'll open this one first because I want to try the product out, okay? I got my camera facing the other direction, so it's throwing me off. But I've got these, gotta go over here now. These reusable zip ties, and I'm hoping that they would have worked, but they're not long enough. I can see already. I was hoping that they would not only have worked with, like, the purpose of them is like to put your cords and stuff. You can put them in here and, you know, hold your cords together, but then you can also take it back out and reuse it because it's some kind of plastic, rubber, something. And I thought that they were going to be longer. The picture looked longer on Temu, but I didn't look at the measurements, which you should always do, because I wanted to use these on my stabilizer rolls. That's why I had it up here. But we can see that these are only going to be working on your cords, keeping it's like cord management, or your wrapping up your phone cords when you're traveling, things like that. So I can still use them because that's what I originally bought them for, but I thought they would also work for this, so I made sure I had enough. So that's not gonna work. So that's a for what I want it for. Bonita Nance is here. Hello, Bonita. Welcome to the chat. Kevin ain't no good. He over here messing with Anita and Dorothy, who I'm gonna throw some other people out there too. Miss Vivian and Phyllis G. They love to quilt shop, okay? So he's up here messing with them, talking about Dorothy and Anita. Woo-wee. You all gonna have some time shopping for the shop hop at retreat this year. So he's up here baiting them. Oh, okay. So Minnie says she sent her payment through CashApp. They didn't notify me yet. Sometimes I find CashApp, Zelle, and Venmo. Sometimes they don't notify me right away that I have a payment. So thank you, Minnie, for following up, because I did not go check CashApp because I had no notification and I did not have an email. So I'll check it out. And Dorothy said, all right, now can't wait. We're going to talk about the shops. Let's see. Paula S is here. Helena Marie Carter. And Mary Wilson in Minnesota. She says, good evening, sent a box of pillowcases to you. Okay, thank you. I'll let you all know. Whenever they come in, I'll just make sure that I have them. So if you mail them, hopefully you check your tracking to see when they arrive. I'll have them on the next live. So whenever they come in, I'll have them on the live so I can get them all packaged together. So I have only, like, you know, one container or maybe two, because I'm going to be, once I get a container filled, I'll be passing it along to Kevin, because he's going to be the one that's sorting them when we collect all of them at retreat. So hopefully we'll get that done. And hi, Holly Duvall. All right. So I do want to talk a little bit, though, about what I've been doing. I've been working with Kevin, who's scouts out our routes. I tell him kind of what I want, and then he goes and figure out what's the best route to do that. And then before retreats, we've had some difficult time getting together with Kevin being with his mom, Kevin having to go to work, holidays, and then we had snow. So I finally got with Kevin this week, and we yesterday I told you all we were going to go out, and we did shop hopping of the route for the retreat 2025. So now I can, next week I'll be working to input, because I got to manually input all this data into the bus scheduler online. They don't just tell me I want this particular day and I can give you my route later. I gotta have everything before I even put it in, so they can give me a more accurate quote. Although quotes do change based on gas and additional mileage added in. So yeah, we went yesterday shop hopping, and I did buy a few things. I tried to buy most things out of the sale bin just because I don't really need anything. But we had already been to these shops. That's how come they were picked. We've been to these shops before, and yeah, we got some surprises. Some of them, you know, it wasn't a surprise. The store was just as beautiful as we remembered. They had done some remodeling or rearranging of products, and so we had that as a positive. And then we also went to one store that we didn't realize had moved, and I kept telling Kevin, I don't remember this place, and or you know, and to find out that that store had moved, you know. So that was a pleasant surprise, and I think everybody is going to enjoy the new store too. You would have enjoyed the other store. It was just a little smaller. This store you're going to really enjoy. So yeah, so we went. I don't know if I've even mentioned to you all that we're actually going to be shop hopping in Illinois this year. So Dorothy and Anita, you all are almost going to be going back home, okay? We're going to actually be going to the Bloomington Normal area. I don't know if Anita or Dorothy has ever visited any of those shops, but I have scheduled those. So I'm skipping around because I'm not going to, I'm going to go in here and give you, hold on, I got to get in this phone. I'm going to, okay, I wasn't trying to open up that. I need to close everything. I just want to give you the names of the shops that we're going to. And let's see. And I wrote down notes, okay, about each store. I wrote just a few things about what I felt or what I think that type of store is, so you all can get really excited about it. Hi Ray. Hi T Roberts. Hi Zandra Odom. Hi Sharon Lewis. Oh wow, she just said Joann's had a bankrupt sale and I was able to get yards for $2 and fat quarters for $1. Most of the stuff was 80% off. Now that I am surprised that they came out the gate with that high of a sale. So they must be really trying to close this stuff fast. That's good information, Darcy. Okay, so I went to I called myself, and Kevin and I were talking about it, picking stores that had different types of specialty per se. So like if you went in one store, you wouldn't necessarily see like even 40% of the same fabric. Okay, so we tried to do that. Hey Brenda Foley. First store is Peace and Applique, and I think that's in Hudson, Illinois, which is on the outskirts of Bloomington Normal. And when I was walking around the store, the first thing that I noticed was they had Aboriginals, and not everybody has Aboriginals. They also did like Tula Pink, Riley Blake, Tim Holtz, Jason Yinter, and then they also had wearable fabric. For the people that are making quilted clothing, they had they had like different sections, and then one of the sections in part of one of those areas had wearable. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then as part of also the Aboriginals, they had some uniwax fabrics also. So they had those. They kind of remind me of African prints, but they're real thin, like a batiqued rayon or something like that. It's kind of weird. fabric. Um, they also have, I asked about bathrooms because that's going to be important to the quilters coming in on a bus. She has a bathroom in the store, but then she also has a house on the land that's diagonally across from the shop. And she said that was a retreat center and that we could use 3 bathrooms in there if I'm not mistaken. So should have a total of 4 bathrooms there. I don't have the bathroom number down because yeah, I forgot to ask because I was so excited. And she was so excited to have you guys that she was just offering all kinds of things. I think I'm gonna have to like deny one. I may accept the other because of time. The thing with shop hopping when you're on a bus is that we need to get in and out of a store in an hour if we're going to get to all the stores. So we did that really good last year at retreat. So I'm hoping that we can keep this up even though we've got a larger group. I've explained to the store owners that we need to have more staff working, and even if I have to cut, I will cut to get people in and out of here because we're going to be on a time schedule. We got to get in and out. So we did pretty good last year, so I'm hoping that we can keep it up. So that's Peace and Applique in Hudson, Illinois. Then we went to Bloomington, Normal area. Sometimes they have them, you don't know if you're in Bloomington and you don't know when you're in Normal because they kind of switch over and back around each other. So the next 2 shops are, one's called Boleens, and we talked to the owner. She's I can't remember what she said her age was. I don't know if I asked her or not, but she's aging up there. I don't know how much longer her store is going to be in business, but she has no intentions of going anywhere. And she gave us a behind the scene look at her storage and work area, and I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe all the stuff that was behind the scene. She got as much space behind the scene, probably more space behind the scene than she has for, you know, that we see. But I'm not going to tell you what the specialty of that store is until we get there. But like the real specialty, I'm not going to tell you what that is until we get on the bus. But the fabrics that she has a wall of just boutique fabrics. She has a Civil War repros that Kevin approves of. That she has 5-yard kits, like 5 fabrics, 1 yard each, that are color coordinated for people that like to do like 3-yard quilts. And then you've got 2 extra pieces that you can use for binding, backing, whatever, enlarging the quilt, adding borders or anything like that. So you can use your 3 yards to make more blocks if you want, and then use the other 2 for borders if you want borders and binding. She has like, if you into novelty prints, she had a lot of those. She had whatever she had a lot of it. And then she also had like some color stuff too, because I bought a few things. She had some Timeless Treasures Chungawang print that I ended up purchasing. I'll show you that later. But you're gonna enjoy this, and when you get on the bus, you're gonna really know why you're gonna really enjoy it. And then from there, we went to Sewing Studio, which was the one that had moved. It's Sewing Studio and Peace and Applique are actually, Kevin says they're all in Bloomington, Normal area. Okay, because I thought for some reason it said Hudson, Illinois. I don't know. But when you the other, they are Bernina dealers, Sewing Studio and Peace and Applique. And when we went to I went to Sewing Studio because when we were on the shop hop, I was actually looking for a Bernina book, and I did find it there. And it was so funny because they had an inventory that they had it, but they couldn't find it, and those ladies searched hard around that store to find it. So I go into the new store, and I'm like, it's so huge and big and just pretty. Everything was just pretty. They moved in last March. And I go up to the counter, and I asked the lady, because I couldn't remember who all owned the store at that time. So I just went to the counter and told her who I was. I I said, are you by any chance the owner? She says, no, I'm the manager. I said, okay, is the owner here? Or do I need to, or can I talk to you? She said, what would you like? And so she was trying to get the gist of information. And so she took the information that I had, and then she also called the owner over. And then I remember the owner, but I think her hair was all black back then. And so I wasn't sure if that was her or not. So I'm still kind of on towing the line. And then when I saw her mom, I said, yeah, this is the right place. But I went and talked to them. This place is fantabulous, okay? I think it's going to be my new favorite store as far as prettiness and functionality for quilters. I had never seen a place this big. They have like 2 small classrooms, like that will do say 8 to 12 people, and then they have larger classrooms that they could also set up auditorium style. They got 2 of those. And then the nice thing is they had 3 unisex bathrooms, so you didn't have to worry about having a male restroom that nobody was using. So they had 3 unisex bathrooms, which I really like. They all of them were excited about getting chosen for that. Bolene's lady, she's kind of a dry person, and it's not like she's our favorite quilt shop owner, but the more we talk with her this time, you start to kind of understand people. She just dry. That's just who she is. She's not very expressive. She likes it if she can complain a little bit and somebody will listen. So yeah, so I was surprised when she took us into her back thing. She says, have you ever seen the back part of my quilt shop? And we go, no. And she goes, do you have 5 minutes? And me and Kevin thinking like, we need to go. But boy, we spent about maybe 20 minutes, because there was no way we was going to see what she was showing us in 5 minutes unless we just walked through it, turned around, and walked back out, okay? But it was way bigger than what we thought we were doing, okay? So yeah. So in the sewing studio, I saw Tilda, I saw Moda, including Riley Blake. I saw some Tim Holtz. They sell a lot of Kimberbell. They had Brights. I would say they're contemporary, but yet modern with traditional piecing. And then they also sold a lot of By Annie and Sally Tomato. They're really big into classes, and that's what when we went to them years ago, we were there on a class day. I mean, and they were crammed into that room. So they have even more people now in their classes than what we saw before. We saw 2 or 3 classrooms being used, and she said they were all being used that day. All 4 classrooms. And then they even have a eating area, so if you don't want to eat at your machines, they got a place where you can go break. The employees can eat there as well. Big refrigerators, vending machine. Well, they got a soda machine that you pay for your sodas, and they'll give you like little half bottle of water when you're in classes for free. And they just got a sign up there, it's just free, just help yourself. So I thought that was really, really neat. And then after that, those stores that I just talked about, those 3, the first store takes us about 2.5 hours to get to the first store. And then from there, it's about 20 minutes between each store. So we're not spending a lot of time on the highway once we get to the first store. So what I have done is we've added a 4th store, but it's an hour and a half away. But we need to get in and out of these places in order to do that. And I do personally know this owner, and she would be willing to stay a little later, but I'm also trying to make sure that we have time to get something to eat. I would like for her to see if her town can host us anywhere for dinner. So that's the thing there. We're going to Havana, Illinois, to Ma's Got a Notions, and she's known for her wide backs, and she's the quilt shop with the most wide backs. I think the girl said they got over it was like some crazy number. I don't know if she was talking about 4,000 different wide backs or if she was talking about 4,000 yards of wide back. I have no idea, but I know that I just went up and down 2 aisles that was just only wide backs. So, well, they had some notions on one wall, but on the bottom areas was all wide backs, but they had notion walls split in, but mostly 2 aisles, back, front and back side were all wide backs. And they sold Civil War reproductions. A lot of people have been looking for flannels, which is hard to find and get a hold of. They had a lot of flannels. And then they did have grunge, the stars, the dots, and the solids. And then they have like their color wall as well. So they all three of them, I think, had a sales area. And what else? Okay, and I think I got all the fields for the stores. So, and then from Havana, it's a 2-hour drive back to where we need to go to. So that's what's going on with Retreat. I'm really excited. The only owner I didn't talk to was my friend in Havana. We were trying to surprise her, so I didn't call her ahead of time and let her know we were coming. And she ended up being in Bloomington Normal area where we had just left. Okay, so I'll have to talk with her. She's busy with some things right now, but I'll call her and talk to her later about some things. And I know she and I have done projects together in the past, and I know she'd be willing to accommodate us as much as she can with what's going on in her life at any given point in time. So whatever she can do, I know she'll do. She also has a magnificent store manager that will also she already said, yes, we'll figure it out whether Sue is here or not. We will figure it out. So they're really happy about the buses the bus coming to all of their particular quilt shops. So the owner seems very appreciative as well. So and Brenda says I always need wide back. So yeah, so I'll show you that stuff later. It's coming up. But I just wanted to talk about that. So now I go to I got it because we just did this Friday, and then we were gone all day, and then today I had so busy Quilt Guild meeting, so I haven't had time to do anything. All I've had time to do was pay for the people that had paid for their package, the people who paid for their orders yesterday. So asked my husband would he take them to the post office today. So that was all that I had time to do with being in a meeting all day. I also, in my meeting, instead of working on personal project, I was making more skin tone kits because seems like I keep running out of those. So I made a few more. I didn't make a large batch because I wasn't at home to, take up all the space, but I made a decent batch. So I got some of those done. What else? It's a lot. Next thing up is it's going to take me probably half a day to book the bus with having to type all this stuff in. I got to type in all the place names, addresses, and I got to add in that we're going to be shopping, and so they can know how many hours the driver is actually driving so that he can keep driving us as compared to, I think our trip is going to be somewhere around 15, 16 hours. So they'll know that he's not like just driving straight for 16 hours. Because, that makes a difference too. So I got to make sure I put it in right. Hi, Francis Jackson. Welcome. So yeah, that was fun. Okay. So let's open. We got 2 pieces of mail. I'm going to go ahead and do my haul from these shops first. Peace and Applique. I did say they had Alexander Henry because I went to Hancock's of Paducah and looked at their Alexander Henry section, and it was so small I couldn't believe that they didn't hardly have anything. But they have a large Alexander Henry collection. However, I decided I didn't want any fabric. I just went over to the sales area, and I actually purchased last year's Kona Cotton Solid calendar. And the only reason I purchased it was because they have the little quilts that you can make with them. And I kind of like some of them, so I decided to go ahead and purchase that. I think this calendar, I don't know what the price of it is originally, but I paid $5 for it in the clearance bin. I'm not sure if it's $10 or if it's $20 because I didn't look to see how much the clearance bin was off. But I'll just show you one. They're just so pretty. Just gorgeous. So, I like that. So that's where I got that. And I spent some money. Kevin always trying to spend my money, but he ended up spending his money for me. He bought me a couple yards of this fabric. It's a batik. And I just had never seen batiks with this type of coloring and then with black on top of it like this. I don't know if you all have seen this or not. But Kevin bought this for he says my Christmas gift. So thank you, sir. And that was all that I got at Peace and Applique. Then we went to Boleyn's. This was the piece of fabric that I picked up just because I was trying to find something to purchase. And I'm not going to tell you what I paid for fabric. This was not in the clearance section. But I paid for it. And it was so funny because when I picked this up, I realized that this was Timeless Treasures by Chungawang. I said, I don't care what this lady put out. It's like I'm a magnet for going to her fabric. Has nothing to do with the black and colors that I normally see from her. I do know she has other lines, but it's just funny every time that I go pick up the first piece of fabric, it's Timeless Treasure Chungawang fabric. So I got 2 yards of this one. 2 yards. And then that's the wrong bag. I'm like, huh? Then I went over to the section where she had all the black and color type stuff, white with color. I purchased this before and used it in my boho hearts, and I think I ran out. So I said, well, let me buy another piece of this because I do want to add like another 3 inches to the outside of my boho heart. And I haven't done it yet, and I'm thinking maybe this will help motivate me to get it done, maybe. But this is by Libs, L-I-B-S, Elliott's. It's 100 years for Andover Fabrics, and it was made in 2020. And it's got pattern number 9754. But I had already had a piece of that, and I ran out. Because all I bought was, when I was doing boho heart, you only needed like 2 or 3 strips or something of each different one. So I just probably had bought like a 1/4 of a yard and I ended up using it. Claudette Hall says she loves Timeless Treasures. Is it tie-dyed? Not really. The Chungawang is what I'm thinking she's talking about. Let me see if she's got a name on it. Ambrosia. So it doesn't, I don't think it's tie-dyed. And then I also, while I was there, went and bought a couple of light background with colors, because y'all know I just like a lot of color. This again is 100 Years by Libs Elliott for Andover Fabrics. And let's see if it has a pattern number, if it's the same. Yeah, it's different, so that's good. 9757. And then I also got that one in light because I didn't even know they had it in a light background before. So I'm sure it's 100 years. um, by Libbs Elliott for Andover Fabrics. And then this pattern is 9754, the same number as this, but it's in the light. So they must have labeled whatever print as a number, and then it was in your colorways. 1 yard of each of those. And then I got one more piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just like the color. I just never seen a leaf print in this color. Let's see who it's by. Timeless Treasure, should have known. And it is Pattern Nature C7765. And it doesn't have a name after that. So Timeless Treasures don't name their fabric, but the designer, whoever designs their fabric, may do that. But I just thought with the teals and aquas and greens and a little bit of yellow go, I thought it was just really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's really pretty. And I'm just not going to tell you what this costs per yard. It'll be on the bus. All right. And then after we had checked out, she ended up giving us a license plate. And I'm not sure if I purchased hers before. I seriously doubt it. And it doesn't have a year on it, does it? Nope, it doesn't have a year. So I'm not sure if I have one of her license plates or not, but that's what that is. So that's store number 2, 1 and 2 that I've shown you. I'm not buying a lot because I don't need a lot, but I was just trying to support the stores. So then we went to Sewing Studio. They had a clearance room, and all of this came out of the clearance room. I can't remember what it cost, so I don't even have to worry about it. I ain't telling you anyway. Jen Montgomery for Blank Quilting Corporation, 1 land, 1 flag. Well, I bought this, and I bought whatever they had left, and it was only 1.5 yards. Let me get it up closer, because I don't have it back there anymore. The Underground Railroad quilt that I'm doing is it has a patriotic look to it, although every fabric isn't patriotic. So I thought maybe I could use this as a border, either the sashing or the outside border. So I'm going to be looking into that. So that's why I got that. This was just pretty. It's by QT Fabrics. And, you know, they don't have no information about their fabric. It was just one of those tone-on-tone things. Just got a yard. I'm going to be putting this back in the bag. This one I thought was different and pretty. And it reminded me of Aboriginal in a way, even though it's just black and white. But it's the Spirit to Create by Free Spirit Fabrics. And it's by Adrienne Laban. And it's called Bio Entanglement. The number on this one is PWAL014. Very pretty. Bio Entanglement. Yeah, they say the other one looks like fireworks. Zentangle. And then they also had this one that I thought might look cute with, it's like a charcoal color. Well, it might be a little bit lighter than charcoal, but it just thought that it would look good with maybe with some African prints or something, because of all the detailing in the lines. And this one is called Elements. It's got a number 92007, and it is by, this is what we didn't understand, a Figo Fabrics. So it's FIGO fabrics.com. I didn't know anything about this company, and I can't remember where we said we thought it might have been from. I can't remember now. But I'm gonna have to look them up. So I thought that was really a pretty fabric. The fabric feels good too. So I don't know where this came from. So that is store number 3. And then the final store in Havana, I ended up, she sells white backs. And so I ended up getting 2-yard piece of white back for Jersey's scrap club project, the Motor Love patterns that we're working on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I got this print here. I'll see if it's got salvage information for you in a minute. I wanted something that had color. They had a lot of them that had color, but then the black kind of disappeared out of the color. So I wanted something that had the color that I could see the black as well. And then this one is called Transparencies by Studio E. And it has pattern number 4526. I really like that. She didn't have a whole lot of this left, but she had enough of what I need to finish my quilt, so I was really, really happy. I thought she was going to try to make me get the whole thing, because they probably had another 2 yards left, but they have a good way of selling their extra wide backs. They just roll them up into a bundle, and then they package it and tell you what it is on the outside, and then they may knock something off of it because it's bundled up as the end of boat piece or something like that. So it's not like they ever try to push. I wasn't even thinking, because I forgot that they did that they just wrap them up and sell them as individual pieces, whatever is left. Because a lot of people will buy a wide back, because a wide back is the equivalent of buying 3 yards at 1 yard. So if you buying fabric, was a shocker too. I've told you all before, fabric was like $13.29 a yard, $13.99 a yard if you weren't getting it on a clearance. And so I mostly shopped the clearance, because I wasn't trying to bring home $13, $14 a yard fabric. I didn't have that goal. So yeah, so that was all that I actually purchased. Okay, now we got mail though. This first package here is from Lana Dean. I didn't see her in the chat tonight. Hopefully she's watching. Let me see who all is coming here or saying something. People saying they love the fabric colors. Darcy says that fabric I was holding up, I guess for boho hearts, was she put on the back of her boho heart. So that's cool. Miss T, my friend, is watching, and she thinks you are beautiful. She calls you a beautiful chocolate doll. I agree. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really nice. Hey, Phyllis G girl. The spirits must have brought you in here, because we was talking about you. We were talking about you being a shopaholic at the beginning of this video, girl. I named you Miss Vivian, Dorothy, and Anita. Y'all my favorite shoppers, because when Kevin and I get through shopping and we're trying to get people round up back to the bus, trying to know where we're not like harassing people. We're just indiscreetly checking to see where people are, how many more people are in the cutting line. We're just walking back and forth looking at that kind of stuff to see what the time is, you know, to get back on the bus. And we love looking at Anita and Dorothy, and nobody can be Phyllis G. And Miss Vivian was the happiest I ever seen. So this is Lana's, it says Miss T, Lana Dean, 4 pillowcases, stink. So I can put that down right before we even get started. Don't have to worry about forgetting, because we got to keep track of pillowcases. Got to go back a page. Here we go. So we've had 12 people so far, including Lana, that has done pillowcases. And with her 4, we're going to have 68 pillowcases. So we're moving right along. I appreciate you guys helping in this goal. And I can see prettiness already. And we can throw this bag away because I am folding them and putting them all into one bag. So just gorgeous. I'm not going to open them because you can see the patterns. All of her fabrics, just gorgeous, just beautiful. So that's number one. And then I fold them all the same so that they get stacked into the bag. You know, I got stuff already folded a particular way. This is pretty with the peacock feathers fabric. Green. Be somebody's favorite color. Just beautiful. A spring one. Uh-oh. Here we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Got to pull that corner up. You all doing a beautiful job with the pillowcases. And I'm just going to sit this back here because I'm gonna be doing something with the blue. I'm gonna put these up. Just sit them back there for a minute. And then this is a pink one. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So thank you, Lana, for your donation to the Teaquilts 2025 pillowcase drive. And again, if you want to participate, you can donate 1 pillowcase or you can donate 100. We don't care. Don't donate 100 pillowcases because you got to ship them. So make sure that you just make a pillowcase if you want to participate and send it to my P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 38205, St. Louis, Missouri, zip code 63138. Now, if you're coming to retreat, just bring your pillowcases with you unless you made a lot and you're flying and you need to ship them in, that's okay. If you're driving or something like that, just bring them with you. Save you money and time at the post office. But 1 pillowcase or many, we don't care what you donate. We just appreciate whatever you do. So thank everybody that's been participating so far in the pillowcase drive. Betty Ward is here. Thank you. Fargo also sells quilt patterns. Okay, so I'm going to have to go look them up because I never heard anything about them. Like all the fabrics. Hi, Marge. I'll be posting your stuff in the mail the next time. I did get your Zelle. It came today after I'd already delivered mail. I had my husband drop off mail today. Phyllis says, remember going through fabric in that bathtub, laughing out loud. I am not finna play with Phyllis. Phyllis is one of the nicest quilters I've ever met. But she has a way of moseying herself and finagling to get into a spot and you don't even know it happened to you, okay? I have never seen anything like it in my whole entire life. Okay? Phyllis won. Shelly Souls is here, says she's just lurking in the background. Welcome to the chat, Shelly. Vicky Bush is here. And Kevin says, way to go, Lana. Thanks for your pillowcase contribution. Kevin's the coordinator of, he's not the coordinator. He's the cheerleader for the charity drive. And then he's also going to be the one that's going to be doing the sorting. So thank you. He's making sure everybody know he appreciates your donation. Phyllis says, glad to be a topic of fun time, T. You and Kevin are too much. This shopping haul is on point. Well, thank you. And like I said, I didn't buy what I really like in these shops because I was not trying to buy fabric that was not on sale. I could have bought every Aboriginal in the one store. Then I glanced over at the Alexander Henry collection, and my mouth started drooling. The only thing that saved me was a good chunk of it was Halloween. And then I said, when I noticed that the first few boats were Halloween, I said, don't go down that row. Just stop. So I didn't. But yeah. Maddie says pretty, thank you. Claudette says they're all beautiful. Yes, those pillowcases are. Mary Ziegler's, well, dang, I may even make a pillowcase. Well, you should. if you don't know, on my YouTube community page, you go to community, you go to Teaquilts, go to my homepage. They have a tab that says community. You click on that. I have a post that will give you a link to an online free pattern. Now, you don't have to use that pattern. You can just Google free pattern burrito style pillowcase, or Google free pattern hot dog style pillowcase. Either one of those will work. Yes, I'll get it to you, and then I'll email you a tracking number too. Come on, after the mending pile gets done. The mending pile never gets done. At least mine don't. It's just something. So yeah, I just answered Marge's question about what pattern are we using. So then I get a box, another one of these moving boxes from Sue Allen. I'm hoping Sue is still here, because we're about to open this box, girl. Oh my goodness. I thought Sue was sending pillowcases. Sue is donating to door prizes, okay? Oh my goodness. I just can't. I don't even know what to pull first, okay? All right. We've got a bag here. Sue Allen, are you still here? Let me know. So I can talk to you as I'm opening. Hi, Remo JS. Welcome. It's a lot of Notion type stuff in this bag. Remo's also reminding you to hit the thumbs up button when she came in. So you're going to love our wonderful educator. Subscribe. We don't bite. Stop lurking. All right. So I'm taking everything out so I can put it all in. She has a neutral color of all-purpose Coats and Clark thread. This is great for people at retreat when they have left their thread at home. I always try to have some extra thread, so I have some things that I put in like supply bags. So I remember Sheila had sent some rotary cutters, so I got those. So I'll be putting thread type stuff into that type of bag, because we are going to have a project that you might want to use some color thread. Just in case, I'll have some color thread, because somebody, who was that? I'm blocking her name right now. I got another box and she put in some color thread, so I'm going to put that into a bag for people to use. I got machine quilting grip gloves by Fonz and Porter. So I'm just putting this back in the bag for now. That's going to be a door prize in the Notions. Oh my goodness, she's got rulers that have a handle. And they've got sticky back stuff on them. This is for a 4.5 inch square. This one is for a 3.5 inch square. So Notions. And then she has, let's see. I can't read it because it's on the wrong side. Missouri Star Quilt Company. It's a hexagon something. I can't read it. I don't want to take the paper off because it's brand new. I can't read it backwards. 1 inch. I don't know. I don't know. I think it goes on a hexagon, but it's got it in here, but I can't read it backwards because the writing is so small. So it's like a 1 inch side, like for your, if you had a 1 inch square, I guess it would go in here. This one is 2.5 inch square with a, and it's like a little grip handle to keep you from cutting yourself. Like that. This is Clover's Desk Needle Threader. Notions. This one is 5/8 inch iron-on hem tape. I have started using hem tape for closing up double flipped bags because it doesn't show. And then this is also bonding web for heavy fabrics, the same thing. It's like a hem tape as well. So that's what was in that bag. Oh, I got one more thing. I don't know if you all know what this is, but it's a stumper that when you pull this handle up, it'll grip to your ruler, and then it make your ruler, any ruler that you have, um, it'll suction to that, and then you can pick up any ruler with this. So that's cool. Carissa says, Carissa's talking to Vivian. It's gonna be fun. I can see some of the stuff on top, but she got bag after bag after bag. So let's just take some stuff up. Okay. These are like, I don't know. Is it for like the weave bows, Sue? Do you remember? I think that's what that is. We'll put this here till she comes back. This here is some kind of sewing machine adapter. Maybe a ruffler. But we'll have to, I don't know what machine though. It says, yeah, this is great knife. This is a knife. So I don't know what this is for. Yeah. So I thought that was a bowl. So she said yes. So these are like the insides, and I guess you put your fabric on the outside for a bowl. I've seen something cut out similar to that. And then we have some kind of sewing machine. Like ruffler, I'm guessing. She says yes. I think she says yes to that too. I don't know. So at least y'all know what it is when it's on the table, okay? Since other people are also telling me. And then she's got some project bags, which are nice. These can be used as project bags, can be used to package stuff in, to give gifts, or door prizes. So it's got 5 of these inside of one bag. So 5 of those, that's cool. And then I do like that they have zipper pulls on them. So you got something long. My mom, the bag that I made that had the gold metallic thread on it, I don't have it in here. I gave that to my mom and I put a pull on it, and she loves pulling on that pull. So that's that. Hi, Sand Forest. Oh, she says her internet's being goofy. Hi, Mona. Did what? Welcome, welcome. Bags are always nice, yes. I ain't letting y'all see the good stuff on top yet. I'm still going down, okay? I'll make you wait. I wasn't expecting this. I thought Sue had sent a box of pillowcases. I love opening up these. This is a quilt kit by QT Fabrics. So I am showing y'all a big prize already. And it is this quilt here. I'll put it up here so you can see it, and then I'll pull it back. Trying to make sure it's all in there, but I can't see. Alright, and it's called Climbing Chameleons Quilt Kit, featuring Colorful Chameleons Collection. Kit includes pattern, fabrics for quilt top and binding, backing not included, and then it's a 50-inch by 60 and 1/2 inch quilt. And it was designed by Blue Bear Quilts. So cute, cute, cute. Look at that. She put everything in a bag. I think because she was shipping it so that it wouldn't get wet, and if the box got wet. So that was really another step that she took. Okay, it looked like something. I don't know what it is. So let's get them all out and figure it out. Do I have to open one? Probably. I gotta open it. Hi, Willa Mae. Okay. I love you. And then love. Let's see. What does this do? What is this? What is this, Sue? Okay, it opens up. I still don't know what it is. This is why I need help. Because Temu, you get stuff off Temu or AliExpress and stuff. You don't get no instructions. And the writing is in, I'm assuming, Chinese. It's 6 of them in a bag. Do these go on? No, pencil wouldn't. Well, pencil would fit in here, but it's too big for that. Oh, she said you run your cords through it. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. So she had 5 bags of those. I'm going to set this one to the side for a minute. We're going to some of the smaller stuff first. Oh, she got 3 of these in here. The stash and store things. I don't know if you all know what these are, but they you put your notions in them. I'm gonna tear this box up trying to get it open, but it is new. I have one that's red, and then you can take like these little slots. You can expand those slots and stick things in them. Like instead of this pen sitting there and maybe falling out, I put it in the bigger hole. If you put it into the smaller hole, then it'll hold even tighter too, like for smaller items, like if I had a pencil and not a marker, but it's in there more sturdier than if I would have just put it into the middle one. But it's staying in there too. But you can put everything in here. This strip stick can probably go in here. Let's see if it'll work. Yep. And then you just store all of your items in here. So you kind of making, it's like one of those adjustable storage items. So that's a nice one. Thank you. Well, they're all nice, but you know, it's a good gift for people that don't know about them or can't afford to buy it. And then to send 3 of them is really cute. 3 of those. Found a card. Got T on the outside. I'm laughing at the back of the card. She says, just a note, but I want to show y'all this card. Look at this. And then the back side. She says, T, hope this helps on your 2025 donations for your retreat, Sue Allen. And then she's got her email address. So thank you so much, Sue. I really, really appreciate it. And I need to add her name. And then when people send like this miscellaneous gift box, I just put everything. Because I can't write down everything that they sent. Let me put her on here so I don't forget. Wait, she's number 10. And she, everything. I put one thing, everything notions, but she's got notions and fabrics. Hint, hint. I'm going to put notions and fabrics. Okay, that's all you're getting for right now. All right. We might be nearing getting ready to look at fabric. Hold on. I see some other stuff in this bag. It's another miscellaneous bag. It's got some fabric in it, but it's got notions in here too. All right. She's got a silicone Applifuse mat by the Gypsy Quilter. These are nice and very expensive. Another Notions bag. She's got some, I wish they would put what class they are, but she's got some bobbin, some colorful bobbin. 2 of those in a case. She's got a chenille rotary cutter. So it's a slash cutter, like if you're doing chenille, you don't want to cut that bottom layer. So you put the pointed part through, and then the blade will cut on this part here so that it doesn't cut that last layer. So it's like a cutting surface or mat, if you want to call it that. And then she's also got 3 pin cushions in here. I'm just trying to get all 3 out. I don't know if she made these or purchased these, but 3 pin cushions. 1, all different patterns, and then this one. And then on the back side, there are little baskets with a little bow. Just really cute. And she's got decorative pins on top of them. And then the last thing in this bag is some flower head pins. There are times when you're going to need to cut fabric with your pins in, but you're not going to cut across the pins. You're going to place your pins strategically. And one of those times is when you're doing stack and whack. And so she has flower head flat pins on here. These are not heat resistant, but they're for, I like to use them when cutting, but you can use them for regular pinning as well. But I like using these mostly when I am doing stack and whack. I don't think that one's gonna fit in here with these, but I got the smaller pieces in here. Ugh. Willa May says she makes her own pin cushions too. When is the retreat? Do you still have openings? I need to look and see what my number is, because I need to talk to one other person, because she ended up getting bronchitis and I couldn't talk to her, and it's just too much for me to be typing. So I'm trying to find a single person to replace somebody that is having some issues that may not be able to attend. I have a single room that I am aware of. It's $1,100 for that room. The retreat is May, I'm gonna guess at the dates, 24 through 29, or it's the last Tuesday of June, and then you go home on Sunday. That's the retreat dates. I've been messing around with dates between the bus and all of that, so I'm kind of a little bit off. But check the last week of June. You want to start on Tuesday, and you're going to go home on Sunday. Oops, it's another Singer bobbins. On here, there's 12 of them that are color bobbins, so that's cool too. All right, fabric, y'all, fabric. Oh my goodness. This is called Lush Magenta. She bought this from the Fabric Patch. It's a panel, looks like. Let's see. Yes, Lush, and then the number is DP24191 by Hillary Mays, and it's made by hillarymays.co.uk, for Northcott. So it's probably upside down. Hold on. So yeah, very nice panel. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Fold this back the other way. I may have to take it back out. Maybe I make a picture and put it on the outside of the bag so everybody don't open it up. Or, you know, Jennifer and I have to get very creative on trying to display stuff so people can see it without moving it, because we don't want everybody touching everything. So we try to get very creative on how to store stuff. So maybe I'll put it on my design board and take a picture. Some more panels. Just gorgeous. Woo. Is that a rabbit? I can't tell. I think it's rabbits. Okay. Let's see what the... some of these things you're probably not going to be able to find, because if this one at least is 2023 on the salvage. Desiree'sDesign.com for QT fabrics, and it doesn't have a name on it. It just says that it's 30154-X. And I want to see the print myself. Oh, I had it sideways, the wrong way. This is how it should be, sideways. Like that. Look at that. And then here's the other one. Look at that. Cute, cute. And then one more piece is in this bag. I don't know if it's yardage yet or it's yardage. So this is yardage, and I'm sure it's got something to do with Lush. Lush DP24192, and it's by the same person, Hillary Mays, for Northcott. So I'll just show you this print. It's just a print that matches these two, that matches the Lush panel that was in here. And I'm not sure if this is Lush because it didn't say it. It didn't say Lush. No, because this is QT fabric, so it doesn't go together. These two do. Put this back. And I'm going to leave that one out for a minute just because I know it doesn't go together. Leave it out of the bag. And then there's more fabric in this giant bag here that I've been working out of. Okay. All right. This one is, see some text here. Number CP 28519, Imperial Garden Fractured Petals by Legacy Studios. So let me show you this one. Very pretty. I like the weight of this fabric too. Next one up. Another one that would be cute with African fabrics. Alexander Henry Fabrics Collection from 2006. Doubt you're going to find it. It's called, gotta turn it right side up. Omodaka. O-M-O-D-A-K-A. Omodaka. And then let you see the design up close. Very pretty, black with actual gold stenciling on top. Very pretty. And it doesn't scratch off, so nice print. And then another print here. Imperial Gardens Clouds CP 28520 by Legacy Studios. And that's it. So it's clouds. It is a dark pink. And then it has some even darker pink for shading with gold on top of a black background, just in case cameras aren't acting correct. And I can put these back in the bag. Very pretty fabric. I'm going to leave this bag open so we can toss in the next stuff. It's another one of those things because I put tape on the other ones. So let me put tape on this. I have to investigate to see what this is. It's all to see what it is. People are loving the, I love these boxes. And it looked like so do you. Okay, it's another one in here. This one's at least got a staple on it. So it's 3 of these in here. Just need to figure out what machine they go to. Ooh-wee, y'all. Okay, I'll do this one first. This is the one I've been dancing around. It was on top. Okay, we got another one of these. So that's 6. I can't even get the bag open now. I closed it up really good. Okay, that's in there. All right. We got jelly rolls. Let's see. This jelly roll doesn't have any information. It came off the jelly roll, but it looks like a fall jelly roll, letting you see where the jelly roll cuts are so you can see the coloring. Very pretty, and it's got gold metallics throughout the print. So fall with gold metallics is so gorgeous. It's beautiful. This one here is So Yeah Quilting Custom Jelly Roll, 40 pieces. So it's all batiks. Start here so you can see the colors and roll it around. So greens, purples, blues. Gorgeous again. This one is Moda Ombre. Look like metallic. Ombre Flourish. Ombre Flurries. And then I think it says metallic. Let's see if it's over here. Ombre Flurries Metallics. Strips. So it must have the metallics in it. So here are your colors here. Red, greens, blues, a little bit of purple, then more sky blue, a little tan. Very interesting. Whenever I get jelly rolls or pre-cuts or panel, sometimes I will search to see what people like, search and say pattern or something like that to see what people have made with it. Like I'll put the name of the jelly roll, which on this one is Ombre Flurries Metallic, and then I'll say pattern and or quilt pattern and see what people have made with them, or see what the designer of the fabric made, because somebody has made something with your pre-cuts already, and then you get to see what other people done with them if you don't have a clue on how to use a particular pre-cut. So I'm gonna put this in the bag, the big bag, and we got one more bag that's loaded with stuff that I can't pick up, so we're just gonna pull some stuff out. She's just got a slew of 5 inches or so squares. Could be leftover charm pieces. I don't know. Let's see what it measures. Yep, 5-inch charms. There's duplicates, so I don't know if she cut them, somebody else cut them, or what. But there's all kinds of prints here. Prints, and then you get down to the bottom, and they're solid. So this is like a kit. You can make, well, you can start out with just half square triangles. Pretty cool. So she had these ribbons just loosely tied on them. So I'm going to put this back on here so that it don't come apart. So that'll be cute. Just even half square triangles. You don't have to do anything fancy. They say, wow, I just love the fabrics. Nice, gorgeous, while I'm tying. Love the jelly rolls. Hope you can use these for donations. Always. I got so many groups that I need stuff for, so always can use stuff for donations. Uh-oh, my screen blanked out. And Claudette says she loved the jelly rolls, and they're saying cool. So just had another ribbon here. I don't think I need it, but we'll just put it on here for right now. Just to, you know, put it someplace so it don't get lost for right now. So that's that one. Five-inch squares. All got paisleys in them. I used to, well, I do collect paisleys. I just haven't done anything with them yet. I've collected paisleys. This one is all flowers. The same flower print in different colors. So you've got this side and that I'm showing. This one. Let's see, I'm trying to get 5-inch charms. I might pick up something else though. This is Snuggly Sweater Charm Pack from Missouri Star Quilt Company. I think this was in their box last year, if I'm not mistaken, because I donated mine. I gave mine to the person who won the door. Okay, we got a triangulo. Let's see what this is. I'm gonna have to look at this. It doesn't tell you anything about it. Okay, it's a pillow that's in the shape of a triangle, and then I'm gonna have to research it because I haven't seen it before. And it's by the Purple Pineapple Studio, and it's pattern number 2203. And I'm gonna look into it just so I can see what it is. I want to look it up because I'm nosy right now about fabric. These are fat quarters. I think I got one more pre-cut in here. Yeah, it's a jelly roll called Snapshots. It's gorgeous, by Boutique Textiles. So here you go. You can see all the fabrics just about. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It looked like it's 2 of each fabric in there. Then we have fat quarters. Ooh, that's so pretty. And bees, honeybees, and leaves. Nice. And then I don't know what the yardage is on these, but I will take them off and let you see. Might be 1 yard cuts, I don't know. Boutiques, 2 and 3. I mean, y'all something else. They really going through the room to get stuff. You know, looking around and stuff, because you got so many different types of things. Probably more yard cuts. I like this. The crowns. I don't know whose flag this is, but it's a flag. Pretty. It's just like rows, like it could be scrolls. It's just swirls. I don't think it's anything else other than swirls. And this is like city landscape. I don't know of what. Hyde Park, so it's probably New York. Remo's reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Good night, Sin. She says she keeps buffering. And the last thing, we finally at the bottom, y'all. But this was so much fun. Okay, so we got another bundle. This one is USA. Got the Liberty Bell. U.S. Airmail 17-cent stamp with Statue of Liberty. Lots. The words. It's got all kinds of words. This one is a stamp with the Statue of Liberty. Whoops, yeah. And this one is United States of America. More liberty stuff. This would be good in my I might keep this one. This one be good in the patriotic quote I'm doing. Flags. We'll see. What else? I think that's it. I mean, not like it, but all of this stuff here. Let me grab as much of it as I can so y'all can see all the stuff that was in these boxes, okay? In this box. This is the quilt kit. This is all the fabric I put back in the bags. So quilt kit. These are bags. And then this too. And what you can't see are a lot of notions. And those, she had 3 of those ruffler looking things. I don't know what they are. That goes on machines. Have to figure out which machine those go to. And check it out. All of this. I mean, except for the pillowcases, this stuff not here. But all of this. All around here. You can't even see all the notions. Okay? So thank you, Sue Ellen. I really, really appreciate it. Because you really didn't have to do all of this. I'm going to take this out of the bag because it's not closing and I don't want it to tear the bag up. It's already in a box. I know why she put it in a bag. She was trying to save it from going bad. So yeah, all of this. Thank you so much. This is a bag. I gotta clear my desk off now. A great problem to have. Okay. Should have put those bobbins in here, but I didn't. Okay. These bags are in a bag. Goodness gracious. All right. All right. Got to get it all to fit back in here. my husband brought this home from the post office yesterday while I was gone. And when I got in last night, he was like, a box came for you. I go, oh, it's probably pillowcases. He says, it's real heavy. I never did go touch it or see if it made noise or anything. I was like, I'm thinking it's pillowcases. So, yeah. So thank you, Sue. That's above and beyond. I really, really appreciate it. And it will go very far with being door prizes and things like that. So thank you so much. And again, like the other people were in here saying, very generous. Willa May saying someone's going to be happy. A lot of someones are going to be happy because a lot of them will end up on the retreat table. And I don't even think I have to count. I don't think I have to worry about prizes. So I think about 3 of my Teaquilters have been very generous. Let me look and see. Mona Resendez, very, very generous, had sent the box very similar. She had pre-cuts, kits, and more. And T. Nanyi sent a cash donation. Ingrid sent a box with 11 kits, okay? Joe Cormel sent kits, fabrics, and notions. So it's more, I'm thinking it's just 2 or 3 that sent stuff. It's a lot. Laura is the one that I said sent everything notions. She was the one that sent the box that had a lot of notions in it. So I think I'm good. I like, you know how you do a drawing and your name get called last? They have exactly that many gifts to give away, but your name got called last. I like that I have still options at the end for people to select from. So when you do go up there, you still have the opportunity or a chance of getting something that you want or could use, as compared to being last and all that's left on the table is some Singer bobbins, but you don't have a Singer sewing machine. Now somebody that, you know, has a Singer sewing machine will love to have the pre-wound bobbins. But if you don't have a Singer sewing machine and you just feel like you just really didn't get a gift. So I'd like to have a few items left for people to choose from, and then I just recycle those 5-6 items or whatever back into next year's retreat. So that's what I try to do. So I appreciate your help with this. All of you all. And Leetta Bryant donated a nice gift of a pineapple book by Guyleen Fitzgerald with the template. So we also have that along with everything that I just showed you from Sue Allen. So you all are so generous, and you don't have to be. So I really, really appreciate it. T, you share the love with us, and I've just seen it, pay it forward. Yes. I got that big old heart down there, but I think that's what she's saying. But yes, I always try to be on the kind side of life, because life is hard enough on its own without having all the other issues and stuff. And I just really appreciate it. It's really nice of you all. So one thing that I was working on, I want to put this behind here, but I don't want the whole thing to fall, is I did I like to press so I have a nice fold for when I sew these and get ready to line up my center. I know where they are. So I had been just pressing some of those little mini Dresdens, and I haven't even gotten to the, so these are mini. I think these are micro or something. I don't know. They both small. But I was working on those today. Not today, the other day. And I think I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anything that I wanted to show you. I just dropped my ruler, and we got to pick that up because we're not stepping on a ruler. This is my favorite ruler to a 3-inch. The favorite size is 3-inch by 18. When I have my fabric folded in half, I can go across it with that. I also bought a 5 by 15 for when I need wider cuts. I like that one too when I need to cut 5 inches. But I like the 3-inch ruler because it's, you know how sometimes you don't have enough room to get your ruler in there, and the 3-inch ruler just seems to fit most of the time, and then it's long enough to go across fabric folded twice. So yes, she did. Patricia Priest says, Sue, you outdid yourself. Awesome. Oh, that's nice. Janice, let me reread Janice's statement. She says, T, you share the love with us, and we have just seen pay it forward. So that's really nice. So yeah, Bonita Nan says, T, did you decide on class tomorrow or not? Let's see what the vote is. I haven't even been back in there. I've been so busy. I gotta cook me something to eat. Today I was out and I had lunch. I had a good lunch. But I had to fix me some dinner. Let's see. I gotta search for the group. We're supposed to have Scrap Club via Zoom. I put a post in there asking people if they wanted to have it because of the Super Bowl. I didn't know if your quilters were involved in the Super Bowl. I thought the Super Bowl game started at 5. Turns out it doesn't start till 6:30, but they'll start having like pre-game stuff on. How come I don't see the... Okay, here it is. Okay. I thought I could end the poll, but I guess I don't see that option. There was like 15 votes, and I can't see. How do I know what the poll stats are? Hold on. I thought maybe if I voted, it would have showed me the statistics. It's not showing me the numbers. Hold on. Go back in here and see if I can turn off notifications, pin the feature, save post. It doesn't have anything on here about close the post or see the stats. Like, how do I know how many people are voting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people says reschedule to following Sunday. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people that say have it as scheduled. And this is the reason why I did not put these next 2 items in here, the don't care people. It's 3 because you can go either way. And then it says I am with the majority. I got another 3 people. So technically we got 6 people that says reschedule to the following Sunday, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 says, you know, can go with have it tomorrow. So I don't know what to do. That's why I did not put. I like a yes or no. I don't like the gray line stuff. Because all I wanted to do was just make a decision based on yes or no. And I had people putting in other options. I should have said do not add another option. So I'm going to go with the 6 votes that says reschedule to the following Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. So I don't like the I don't know votes. Okay. So we'll have it the following Sunday. Well, we won't be having it. Well, we could if I wake up. I have a retreat next week. And I don't know, because when I come home from retreat, I only get like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I don't have a room. So I'm either going to be sleeping on the floor or I'm going to be going home. I don't know. I think we're having it tomorrow. Because I have a feeling that I'm not going to be like able to process after that. So it's not like the pattern is a big deal. We'll have it. Who can come, and who can't, I'm okay with that. So it's always going to be the same Zoom link every month for Scrap Club via Zoom. Jester Creative Space says you eat late. Yes, but I'm also up to like 5 a.m. So that's the other reason. If I ate 3 meals during the time I'm up, like I don't get up to like 11:30, depends on what time I go to sleep. And then I get up and I start processing orders so I can get those out for the day. And then I check emails, all the social media stuff to make sure all those things are up to par. And that's if I'm at home. Okay. And then I probably eat about, my first meal of the day probably is around 2:30, 3 o'clock. So yeah, I don't eat at normal people time. I don't eat breakfast at breakfast time. I'm eating after lunch nearly every day. And Sue is thanking everybody too. I say reschedule. Darcy says, why don't you have a room? I volunteered not to have a room because I only sleep 3 hours anyway. And the facility, Mercy, which is where we had our other 2 Teaquilts retreats recently, 2022, 2024. They were overbooked and we couldn't get any rooms for 2025, but I could get a room to sew in, but I couldn't get bedrooms. And our guild only had access to so many rooms, and they had to go to other people to have them cancel some of their rooms so that we could have some, because we have been, I think the coordinator did kind of put her foot down and say, we've been coming here for years, and we come this weekend, and I don't understand how come we don't have any rooms. And so she went to the other people and got some rooms from some of the other groups, but we don't have enough rooms for everybody to stay there. So I volunteered, so that somebody else could have a bed to go home. So that's why I don't have a room. T, did you have any cutters left? Yes, I do. I have not. I told you all on Wednesday that I probably wasn't going to have time to update my website because I was busy Thursday planning the road trip with Kevin. I was busy and then working on some other stuff. And then I was also, because I'm also working on my Quilt Guild stuff, so I'm dealing with that too. I mean, I'm getting good news, bad news, and then no news. So I got a lot of issues with that currently right now. So I'm dealing with those. And then I was gone all day yesterday. Didn't get but maybe 30 minutes of sleep because my body wouldn't go to sleep because I don't sleep at night. I sleep in the early morning hours, and the early morning hours when I needed to wake up to leave. So I was gone all day yesterday, and then today I packed orders, and then I went to a meeting all day. So I haven't had time to post anything on my website, and I knew it was going to be a problem. But Maddie, just email me and let me know what size you want and if you want a 5-pack replacement blade or not. And then I can tell you what that price is. I think we're done there. We only got like 15 minutes left, and I'm not going to start sewing now. I was just going to be pressing some of these dressed and things because I knew going through, I thought I was going to be showing a lot of pillowcases, but going through all the items and showing you all what was in there because I like full disclosure to give people props for whatever they do for Teaquilts because I really appreciate it. So if somebody sends me something, I want them to know that I got it. So, hi June Hanson, welcome to the chat. So I think we should go ahead and have sew day tomorrow because I have retreat next weekend and I'm not going to be available. Then it's going to be falling to the 4th, and then we'll be coming back from the 4th to the 2nd in the month of March, and that's getting kind of too close. So I'm just going to go ahead and have it tomorrow. If you can make it, I welcome you. If you can't, I'm sorry that you couldn't attend. Because I don't know what else to do when my schedule also has things on it. And I think when 3 o'clock rolls around, you all will be waiting for me to come start a Zoom, and I probably will be knocked out because I come home from retreat 9 times out of 10. I don't even pull but my financial stuff out my car, and I come in the house, say hi to my husband, give me a drink, use the bathroom, and guess what I do? I crash until the next day. And if I'm sleeping, he's not gonna wake me up anyway because he knows I'm tired. So I think we should just go ahead and have it tomorrow because of the people that voted. They could go either way. I'm just going to go ahead and have it. So it's 6 people that really said no, and a total of 10 people that said they could have it. And everybody didn't vote because there's more people in that group than that too. So yeah. So yeah. I'm going to have a good day where I can go outside and take all of these things outside and store it. Because I have bags sorted for fabric items and notions items so that I can get these into the appropriate bags. So when it's time for me to put them out, that I got them in the right bag. You sent me an email for what, Carissa? What subject? Okay, that came already. If you send in tracking, just track it with your person. And in the Facebook group is where you should be putting down that you receive the packages when you receive them. I don't have time to check every email for everybody that's posting their packages. The Facebook group is where we should be posting that you received your package in the mail from so-and-so, so that they know that you got the package that they sent to you. I didn't even open any emails regarding round robins yet, because I had just sent out an email. Most people are just confirming and all of that type of thing, so I haven't even opened any of those. But let me see. I get a lot of emails. I got all the notifications for all the shipping things that I send out. I got a lot of emails here. And I can't forget, I need to pay for my website. It needs to be renewed. Hold on. I just don't have time for extra emails. And then I'm doing orders too. So I highlight stuff, and then I'm doing most of the things that I highlight. because those got to get done first. Again, I haven't been home yesterday or today. I can only do so much in a day. HSN, ain't nobody even ordering nothing from them. Okay. Just making sure. I see the one where you saying you was just making sure. Maybe you sent it to the other email or something. I don't know. And, you know, I've been having emails like I have to like reboot my whole phone sometimes to get the emails to pop through. I can get rid of that. Hold on. I don't see another email from you, but let me search your name. She was also asking me if I checked with the lady. Nobody else was interested in a class right now, so I'm gonna come back and table that, especially since I got so many projects I'm working with right now. I'm gonna table it for right now, Carissa. I see that email. It looked like it reduced the emails. That's what happened. How do I see email number 1 then? I don't see the first email. I don't know. I don't see a third one. Okay. And I haven't sent a Teaquilts newsletter out yet for the month of February. I'm behind. That's how behind I am. I sent out an email for Scrap Club via Zoom because some people said that they didn't get it. I haven't even sent out the regular newsletter that talks about all the other stuff that I send. Is the Zoom open to anyone? No, it's not. The Zoom is a Scrap Club. It's for the Scrap Club via Zoom members, and they pay $60 for the year to be in that group. Carla, see, that's why you need to vote. We can put off until a better time. This is the thing. I'm not available next Sunday. I'm going to be asleep. The following Sunday is going to be the 4th Sunday. And I think I'm going to be babysitting Jersey because my daughter is going out of town for her birthday. So we either have it tomorrow or we don't have it at all for the month of February at this point. Because I forgot all about, I have, when I put the poll up, I was trying to see, it's only 6 people that said they could not make it at all. The other people saying they would do what the majority do or they don't care. So to me, that means that they're available if we're going to have it. So I'm just going to have it. If you can't make it, I'm sorry for the people that can't make it. That's why the poll was put up there for you to vote. If I had 20 people saying they couldn't make it, then I would have rescheduled it or done something else. But at this point, I don't have that. I have people adding in topics that I didn't put in there, so I'm going to count you as attending. So I'm going to go ahead and have it tomorrow because I don't have any other time to have it. So that's what we're going to do. So good night, C-Joy. I'm going to be getting off here in a few minutes. I feel like I'm getting hungry. Kim says she's forgot to vote, but she'll be there. I do not watch football, nor enjoy advertisements. T, I sent you an email. Okay, I read that one. And Dorsha is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button before you leave out of here. And I think I got everybody. If I missed your comment, now would be the time to put it into the chat before I immediately get off of here. I do have like a few seconds delay. If people are putting something in the chat before I see it. So let me know real fast Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and get off 5 minutes early because I'm hungry. But I'll stay if people got questions. Good night, June. Yeah, so everybody should have mailed their round robins by today. So hopefully that has happened. And then make sure that in the round robin group that you post when you receive it so that the person who sent it to you know that you got it. The next month, you're going to make sure that, I think I gave you a later date this time. It's a smaller center, so you shouldn't have to do as much work because it's not big. So you still need to now mail by, I don't know if I put the 1st or the 5th of the month. Whatever I put in the thing, if it's on a weekend, you can go to Monday. If it's on a Sunday, you can go to Monday. Most post offices are open on Saturday. If yours isn't, then make sure you post it Friday. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Oh, she saw the answer to Zoom question. Okay. Diane McCoy to my hello, go to dinner. Hi, Diane McCoy. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I will see you all in the Zoom tomorrow for those that are part of the paid Zoom session. I am going to have some other Zooms. Let me clarify this. I will eventually, when I get some time, have some Zooms that are just going to be open. No teaching. We're just going to be in there. You can sew on your own projects. If you got some questions, maybe somebody in the Zoom can help you, but I'm not going to be officially teaching. There will be some Zooms that you do not have to pay for. The Zooms that we're doing, we have specific projects. You can or you don't have to do it. You can do it. And then that's what that is. So you can't just join that if you haven't paid. Otherwise, I do plan doing a year. I just need to get past. I got a lot on my agenda right now. I'm behind on some other projects that you all know nothing about. And so I don't have time right now. So that's the thing. So good night, everybody. You all stay blessed. Be safe. Quilt out, everybody. See you Wednesday in the chat, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Whoops. I don't know where oh, here it is. I'm using my old